Defective Vampires channel. I'm Beck, the person who runs this channel. Anyway, all music in my live videos and my art streams are courtesy of Cyphers Wolf. Link to his Bandcamp in the description. Also, a list of the songs used will be there too. Thank you for watching. Hello. Okay. Hi, I'm Beck. This is my first video that you actually get to see my face. Today, and for many, many days after, we're going to be making my fiance's wedding dresses. Because she has a party dress for the day after, and sort of like a semi-reception thing, and like the actual wedding dress. So I'm gonna go through all the steps, all of them, from the initial design to having an actual wearable thing. Okay, so first thing you need to do is you need to figure out what dress you want. Now for her actual wedding dress, the first design she gave me, she drew on a bubble mailer because she didn't have paper at the time. So this is the design she drew for me. Notice the neckband and the arm thingies that attach to the actual dress to keep it up. And then there's, and you can't really see it in this recording, but there's a flowy outer layer and the dress is kind of short. So, me, with my actual knowing how to sew skills and whatnot, I helped her design the final design, which I don't have my original drawing here, but I have a quick recreation and some notes I made about how to actually construct it. Wrong hand. You see that on the right? Yeah. It's about knee length for the underlayer, and it has a chiffon overlayer, and it clasps at the neck. See? I have some designs for how to do the underlayer, and how to actually construct that. It has a waistband, Empire style, thereabouts, and a chiffon flowy high-low overlayer, which is going to have a seam in the back, probably. Now, because I can actually draft that entire thing by hand by using a ton of measurements, but that seems dumb considering how many patterns I have on hand. So, also, I was going to make her a bolero because we're getting married in February, and even though it's in Arkansas, it's going to be cold a little bit. Cold for her. And I'm going to make myself a matching vest. Well, let's show you some of the patterns that inspired what we're doing. Okay. This isn't the correct size, but this will be easy to edit because I'm only using the high-low layer from this pattern. McCall's 6838, and that was Rainey in the edge of the frame. For the actual like underskirt type thing, I'm going to use the short skirt from McCall's Create It M6029, like here. Or here, basically anything but this white thing. And for the bolero, I'm going to use a mix of these two bolero patterns. This is Simplicity 1819. You can't really see it well because of glare and stuff, but this one has more open sleeves, but this doesn't have the like weird collar thing around it. So I'm gonna ask her if she wants it collar. It would probably be too much with the rest of the dress. And the open ends of the sleeves have a contrasting fabric inside, which is neat, because we're going to put some of her makeup fabric in there. Also, the other design, the Falls Costumes M6097, just for mostly reference for if she wants this particular design of the end of the sleeve, if she wants it to be cover the top of her arm and go down, or if she wants it to be open at the top. That's up to her, and I'll have to ask her about that because I can't remember what she said on that. And for the bodice, I'm actually going to draft that myself because I don't have any patterns that do that. And the closest things I do have wouldn't really transfer. It just isn't gonna work, so I have to make it myself. Which is okay. I've made a ton of boxes and other things. Myself, I'm going to have a poet shirt, probably a mix of one of these slash this is Simplicity 4059. Like one of the actual shirts under it. A mix of one of those, probably with a mix of the shirt I used from my David Bowie costume for Halloween. And then I'm going to have just a basic vest over that, and dress pants and nice shoes. But I'm gonna have a fluffy enough collar where I don't have to wear a tie. Anyway, the fabrics we chose are mostly based on what I had on hand at the time of deciding what to make. Also, where did I put said other? Okay, her party dress is going to be just this pattern. That one. It's really short, so it'll actually be an appropriate length, and I'm probably going to add a little length to the bottom anyway. But it's going to have the crossed over style, and the underlayer is going to have just the normal sewn up the front thing. But that is going to be out of these two fabrics. This beautiful chiffon that my former boss gave me. Thank you, Mel. Has pink, some light green, black, and brown, and white in it. And the underlayer is going to be the remnants from a cosplay commission that I did for someone for Princess Jellyfish. It's a bridal satin. It's pink, low shine, good sturdy satin. Got a rose pink color, and that's going to be under the chiffon layer for modesty's sake, but also because when you put the two together, it adds a very slight pink tint to it. You can't really tell with the video camera, but it works, I promise. As for her like normal extravagant wedding dress thing, we're going to go with, for the lining and the actual gold fabric, because their wedding dress is actually going to be black with gold with white accent. The lining and the gold fabric is going to be this. It's not nearly as brilliant as it is in person, on video. But see, this fabric is actually the upholstery fabric that, again, my former boss gave me. Thank you again, Paul. And I've seen her make 4 more gowns with it, so I know that it can be done. But the special thing about this fabric is you can actually tear apart the over fabric and the lining fabric, which is really soft on the back. And you get this slightly more flimsy but still sturdy gold fabric that will lay much better, and a more flowy drape of fabric, and together it's much thicker and it would leak pretty easily if you wanted to. We're not going to do that, but I only had like about a yard-ish of that left. So I went to my local fabric outlet, upholstery fabric outlet, and got 4 more yards of it. And so that's going to be the base of her dress and also the main color of my vest. For the white accent, which is going to be the belt on her thing and the back of my vest, we have this ribbed fabric. It's off-white, has a slight bit of gold tint to it. The veil made out of, since she was a small child, is this. It has little shiny gold skulls on it. So I'm going to use that in her veil, and also under the, as the contrast for the bolero sleeves. The bolero is going to be the gold as well. And now, for the really impressive fabric here, let me pull this out. We have a vintage 40s glitter chiffon, pure silk. Let me see if I can find actually where it says that it's pure silk, because it actually does say that on the edge of it. It still has paper backing around most of it. Some of the paper backing has disintegrated over the years, but look at this. Look how it shines. It's super shiny. It's also really sheer in the parts that don't have glitter and aren't currently covered by backing, which I'm going to have to peel off. It's actually not that hard to peel off, but there's a lot of it, and it kind of half disintegrated, so it's going to be a little bit of a trouble with, like, see, it sticks to the glitter parts. Oh, I'm covered in glitter. I am covered in glitter. Let me see if I can find that thing written on the side that says it's pure silk. I have a it's trapped in there. I'm gonna have to have Rainey help me pull that up later. Made in France. Maybe see that. So it's made in France, and this should be around the place where it says it's pure silk. And glitter. Like, this is at least 50% glitter, to be honest. But the actual black fabric is made out of silk. Follow the edge. Follow the edge. There we go. For silk, you can see more of some of the properties of it and how sheer it is. Like, you can see my hand and stuff. So yeah, she's going to have a black and gold wedding dress. That's going to be super sparkly. So sparkly. I'm just going to gently lay this over where it can be folded properly to keep it safe, and I also wrap it in tissue paper because it needs it. And that dress is going to need to be very well taken care of. Anyway, that's all the stuff I had for this video. So next we're going to have taking measurements and how fun that is. Bye.